The chilling saga of Gypsy Rose and her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, is one of the most perplexing and disturbing true crime stories of recent times. At its core lies a dark psychological condition known as Munchausen by proxy, where a caregiver fabricates or induces illness in someone under their care, in this case, Dee Dee's own daughter. For years, Dee Dee Blanchard convinced everyone that Gypsy Rose was severely ill. Gypsy was portrayed as wheelchair-bound, suffering from epilepsy, leukemia, muscular dystrophy, and developmental delays. She was subjected to constant medical treatments, feeding tubes, and hospital visits. The community rallied around them, offering financial help and emotional support, moved by Gypsy's apparent suffering. But the grim truth was far from what anyone imagined. Gypsy was perfectly healthy, and all the illnesses were fabricated by Dee Dee. This deception is a textbook case of Munchausen by proxy, a rare and dangerous form of abuse where the caregiver seeks attention and sympathy by pretending their dependent is sick. Behind closed doors, Gypsy lived a prison of control and manipulation. Dee Dee's dominance extended beyond physical abuse. She isolated Gypsy, limited her education, and monitored every aspect of her life. Gypsy's cries for freedom went unheard for years. In a shocking turn of events, Gypsy, desperate to escape her mother's grasp, conspired with her online boyfriend, Nicholas Godejohn, to murder Dee Dee. In 2015, Nicholas stabbed Dee Dee to death in their home, ending years of torment for Gypsy, but igniting a media frenzy that questioned who was the victim and who was the villain. What makes this case so intriguing is how the lines between victim and perpetrator blur. Initially, Dee Dee is seen as a loving mother, a victim herself of an unknown psychological illness. Then she is revealed as a manipulative abuser, flipping sympathy towards Gypsy. But after Dee Dee's murder, Gypsy becomes the accused. Society's perspective shifts again. Is Gypsy a cold-blooded murderer or a battered daughter pushed to her limits? The complexities of abuse, control, and survival force viewers and readers to constantly reassess their judgments. The Gypsy Rose case is not just a story of crime, it's a study in human psychology, trauma, and the desperate need for freedom. It challenges conventional ideas about victims and criminals, showing how abuse can warp reality and morality. It reminds us that sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, and that empathy must be carefully navigated in the shadowy spaces of abuse and desperation. The story continues to fascinate, inspire documentaries, dramatizations, and discussions on the dark side of human relationships. Incidentally, Gypsy Rose has been released from prison, stating that she is ready. I do hope that things work out for her. What are your thoughts? Stick around for more. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.